Good afternoon, everyone. This is David with Bolivar Live. Actually, it's good morning, Bolivar. Good morning instead of good afternoon. But we've got some breaking news, some information on everything. And what you're looking at now is actually one of the contractors. And these guys are out of Louisiana, and I named all of them this morning. But they're putting new poles in. This is Line Tech Services. But I wanted to let everyone know it's hot out. A lot of people don't have power. There's a new cooling station that's going to open at 2 p.m. today and run through 8 p.m. tonight. It'll be 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. tomorrow, and then on Friday, until power's restored, it will be open daily at 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. and it's going to have sandwiches. It's at Crystal Beach Community Church. Entergy's supplying the generator from my understanding, and Pastor K called me this morning along with Jim Elaine to let me know what was going on so we could get word out that we do have a cooling station coming to Crystal Beach. It'll start at 2 p.m. today. That gives them time to get the generator down here, get it wired into the church and everything, so that you have someplace to go. But the great part is they're also going to have sandwiches. It's not going to be a steak dinner, but I tell you what, I've had some of Mitzi's sandwiches and they're fabulous. They're picking up the food now in Beaumont. They're bringing it down here. Pastor Kay's on her way down. They've got some other volunteers that are going to be down here helping. And so, but I want to bring something up real quick, and it sort of pissed me off a while ago. These linemen and these guys are working here on the side of the road, and I saw traffic going 45 and 55 mile an hour through here, not slowing down. And it's dangerous, guys. Come on. Let's give them the room they need, go over one lane, or watch the flagman and slow down. Trust me, it's gonna be there when you get there, and 2 minutes isn't gonna speed things up in anything. And so please slow down when you're going down the highway. They've got linemen all the way from where the houses start all the way down into Crystal Beach and down towards Port Bolivar. And so watch the flagmen. If you see cones out or you see trucks on the side of the road, slow down. It's not going to hurt to go 15 or 20 mile an hour, even 10 or 5 mile an hour through there. I watched a truck come through here at a good 55 mile an hour, and these guys are walking down trying to get trucks moved around, get telephone poles in. And so please slow down, because we want these guys to get home just as bad as we want power. And so be careful around it. Give them room. Give them plenty of room. Also, if your home is hooked up to a generator, make sure that you've turned off your main breaker so it doesn't backfeed into the lines. That will help speed things up, because they have to go through and check every line to make sure it's not energized by a house. And so please be careful. Like I said, great news that we have a cooling system, a cooling center here in Crystal Beach, right in downtown Crystal Beach, Texas, opening up at 2 p.m. today, and will be open till 8 p.m. daily until we get power back. They will have drinks as far as bottled water. They're going to have a cool place to sit and relax and get out of the heat. They're going to have sandwiches. And if you want to say a prayer, I know Pastor K will sit down with you and walk you through it. So happy to say that. We're going to get down there a little bit later on today. But we've been up and down the highway this morning seeing what's going on. This is by the Deja Vu house where we had the 5 poles broken. We're probably a a straight line wind or a tornado or something went through and broke them off. They've pulled the poles out. They've got the poles here to start replacing them. And so I want to thank Line Tech Services. I want to thank all of them, but I'm looking at their trucks and they're out of, I believe, Louisiana. Want to thank Line Tech Services and all their employees that are down here working to help us get power back on Bolivar Peninsula. There you can see the flagmen going. They're working their way down. They have flagmen at both ends now. And so let's give these guys the room they need to make the repairs safely. So anyway, also, thanks to Entergy, I've already been on the phone with Jim Mullane this morning talking about what's going on and stuff. And he's one of the ones that let me know about the cooling center that they're working on. Want to thank Entergy, TxDOT. You know, I just drove Highway 87 since it's opened and cleaned up, and it's fabulous. But be careful going through there. There's a couple areas in Gilcrest and down there that have water on the side of the road that comes up into the lane a little bit, and there is some sand there as far as dust, and so be careful when you go through that. But it is open to public. You can get through. The ferries running. Yesterday they bumped it up to 3 ferries, and so I don't know what schedule they're running, but they were running regular ferry service now. The big store, they've never shut down. Now, they've shut down early because some of the employees left and haven't made it back yet, but I look for that to get back on a regular schedule today or tomorrow. They do have fuel, but don't get in a hurry. They've got another truck coming today. There's some of the pumps are working and some aren't, and they're working through to get all of them going, but there's plenty of fuel. They've got another truck coming in today. And so we've got that taken care of. Want to thank Keith for all the work getting that. Sam, Bo, Krista, Joe, everyone for everything down there. All the employees, Wendy. And so be respectful to them. If the pump doesn't work, it's not their fault. Move to the next pump. They're doing everything they can. And so they've got the groceries. They haven't closed down 1 minute. When this storm came in, they were open at 7 o'clock that morning, Monday morning, to help the people on Bolivar Peninsula. And they've been there through the whole ordeal. So thank you, the big store. So anyway, I'm going to start talking to the restaurants, see when they're going to open, if they're going to be opening before we get power, if they're going to have to wait until the power comes in. I have driven the beach a bunch. We had some video this morning on it. It's beautiful down there. But please, when you're coming down here, take your time and let these linemen give them plenty of room, because they're pulling trucks in and out. They're having to reposition trucks. They've got the booms up and they're getting wires strung. They're doing an awesome job. So thank you once again to Jim for the contacts and the phone calls that he's given to keep everything going and letting us know what's going on. Once again, cooling station opens at 2 o'clock today through 8 p.m. tomorrow, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. tomorrow and Friday, or until we get power back at Crystal Beach Community Church. They will have water. They'll have sandwiches. Mitzi makes a mean sandwich there. She's great at cooking food and getting food out. So go in there, relax, have some fellowship, and have a great time. So we're going to head on out. We'll be back a little bit later live from somewhere here on Bolivar Peninsula, letting you see exactly the recovery efforts in progress. Until next time, I'm David with Bolivar Live. Y'all have a great day, great week. Come see us. God bless, and bye-bye.